I have some 1S batteries that need charging, so let's try out the new WooPower W63 charger. Big shout out to geprc for sending me this charger. It looks like they have a new brand of Whoop related accessories, so it's like WooPower, I guess. This is a 6-port 1S charger and it costs about $36. So here are our 6 ports. We also have the old PH 2.0 ports down here. And where do we power this from? Okay, so we have an XT60 power input. I'm guessing we can, there we go. That's the more useful one to me at least. We have the USB-C power delivery input because everyone nowadays has like USB-C charger to charge their phones, and it should be really convenient to use that to charge. And what else in the box? Looks like nothing else important. USB cable manuals. We don't need any of that. Let's just plug this thing right in and let's see it work. As always, by the bench, I have a 65-watt USB-C charger. So I can charge my phone, I can charge my camera, charge batteries with this thing. And there we go. We have a little LCD screen. Let me try and get that to focus in the camera. Looks like I can individually select all 6 channels. I can choose if I have different batteries I want to charge, like I want to charge these ones and these ones at different rates. Looks like this is going to be able to do that just fine. And let me actually set this down and get my camera properly focused on it. All right, the screen is pretty bright, so I had to turn down the brightness on the camera, but now hopefully you can see the screen with pretty good contrast. So we can select all 6 different channels and change them individually. So we can change it between LiPo and LiPo high voltage. And all the batteries I have here that I'm going to charge are, yes, these are all high voltage ones. Let me change this to high voltage. We can charge, we can discharge them to fully discharge, and I'm assuming we can storage charge. We can storage charge them as well. So we have all the main features that we want. I want to charge these. And the charge current, let's do these 2 first. So these are the 650. So I'm gonna charge them at 1C. So I'll do 0.7 amps. And oh, this is what I was wondering about. So if you did have all 6 batteries that you wanted to charge with the same settings, I was worried you have to go into the settings and manually set each one, but no, they thought of that, and you can actually select which ones to apply these settings to. So right now it's only set to 1, but if I wanted to set all of them, I can do that. So that saves a lot of time. So if you do have all the same type of batteries, yeah, they're all set to high voltage 0.7 amps. Yeah, so if you have all the same batteries, it's still really fast to change the settings. I'll put these on 1 and 2. So that means for 3 through 4, I want to charge these. So let me change the settings for that actually. So let's go to 3, and we're going to bump the charge rate down to 1C. So these are 300 milliamp hours. Let's bump these down to 0.3 amps. That's going to be 1C. And I want to apply these to these bottom 4 over here. So let me select 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit apply, and there we go. So let's plug them in and let's start charging. I really do appreciate that they still support these older PH 2.0 style batteries. I know that these have really fallen out of favor in favor of the BT 2.0 and A30 type of connectors, but I still have a lot of drones that use these PH 2.0 connectors, so it's good to see that they still support them. Those are the ports on the side, so let me plug them in here. 1, 2. And it looks like, oh, it starts them automatically. Nice, so I don't have to click charge or anything. It just goes by itself. Now let's plug in these ones here. And just like that, we should have all 6 batteries charging. Whoops, looks like I left 2 of these batteries fully charged. I didn't mean to do that. Looks like this one over here on the left is going to be finished in just a couple of seconds, I think. Let me actually take this one out because this one is clearly full. And just quick, let's just double check in the manual to see what kind of XT60 input that this takes. I'm assuming it's going to be 2 to 6S because that's the standard. I'm not 100% sure, and we don't want to assume. Yeah, input voltage range is 7 to 26 volts, so that's going to be 2S to 6S LiPo. So that's basically going to cover all the LiPos you're going to see. So let's say, for example, I have this, what is this? I have this 3S LiPo, so out in the field, I can use this LiPo to plug it into the charger, and then I can charge all of the tinywhoop batteries by using this as the power source, powering this charger, and then charging all these little packs. So that's pretty handy. So yeah, this is a neat little charger, and it's pretty well priced at $30. It's definitely a direct competitor to the Vivefly Whoop Store V3, which is also $30, and it's also a 6-port 1S charger. But this WooCharger W63, it does take it one step further by allowing you to change the charge current or function or whatever on each individual port or all of them at once. And so this kind of flexibility allows you to charge multiple batteries of different types like I'm doing here. So I'm charging these tiny little 300 milliamp hour packs as well as these big 650 milliamp hour packs, both at different charge currents. And that's what this little menu system and control allows us to do. So that is one advantage over the Whoop store. Let's just take another quick little look around the charger to see if I missed anything. We have some vents over there. That's our power input at the bottom. It looks like we do have a fan at the bottom, but it's not on. I'm assuming it's only going to turn on when we put it into discharge or storage mode, because that's when it heats up a resistor or something to drain the batteries. And so yeah, a nice little tool to have to charge your 1S batteries. I'll put a link to this in the description if you want to check it out yourself. Thanks for watching.